got here and I got moved. And so it's like they have in the last couple of years, look at these, I can't remember what they call it, tax servers just get hit with hundreds of thousands of hits. It's a full on. And but because they're on Amazon Web Service, they got up within 20 minutes. They're back up.
Nice. Hey, well, welcome. Say hi to Pillar and Post, Jared back there. If you ever need an inspector, he is amazing. And he's got all the fancy tools.
That's serious. What like
Yes. Yeah, it was Daniel's question.
When you guys are involved in work, you want to put a team around yourself. And I say that team, rub shoulders with people that know what they do.
Yeah, one day soon we'll have Jared come in and bring some fancy toys. Yeah. All the gadgets, how he puts together. Yeah.
Hey, discover things you've never seen.
Hey, how deep can something like that go? Like, if I have a pipe in my yard, could it see it?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
With that, camera set down.
What if I'm unsure where the pipe is? Or where it goes?
There's other ways to spend it. Water like.
It goes to my pool and it connects to the sprinkler system. It used to fill up the pool, but now I'm on secondary, so it doesn't. So I want to move it to my house, and I don't know where the pipe is, and I don't want to dig up my whole yard, but that might be my option. Okay. Grab some shovels. Okay. Yeah, we'll have you come in, Jared. Tell us all about all the things. Show us what an inspection looks like so we can go over that. Okay. Good seeing you guys. Thanks for coming by. All right, let's jump into it. And I can't click. That's my problem with Zoom. Can I fix it? Okay. Now I'm going to click off of it. All right. Tell me something good that happened this week. Something good. Yes, Daniel.
Messages yesterday, 10 messages to
Uh-huh.
people in my connection. And one guy who I haven't talked to in like 4 years, like, hey, I'm really interested in real estate investing. Now we're
Ooh.
having a conversation about investing.
Yes. Good. I'm planning out a class on investing. I was going to do it next week, but I decided to do open houses first. Kylie is here. Amy. Oh, nice. Was it one of your clients or showing for someone else? Oh yeah, your family friend. Did you sell them the house?
But they are interested to see more.
Okay. Was it scary to show the house? Yeah, it's not scary. You just make up all the facts. I love that idea. All right, anything else? Anyone else have something good happen this week? Clicked off of it again. I'm the worst at Zoom. Okay, new under contracts, closings or listings. Dave, you're live with your listing. Congrats. Courtney just closed on hers the other day. Her listing that went so well. You're getting ready to list yours, Kylie? Okay, tell us about the property, just in case someone has a buyer.
It's less than a mile from Vancouver Beach. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath home, and
her trees. They actually have like really cute apron chickens in the back. Trampoline. So, right.
Yeah, how much is it?
5. So, but I'm gonna have Cameron double check everything to make sure I'm not thinking.
She doesn't sound too crazy yet. Okay. Who's gonna be the next one with an under contract? Because you're listing. And your buyer. Yes. Yes. That's what it all is about, building that pipeline. Talk to enough people that randomly you're meeting with them. Then you're meeting with them to go show them houses or list their house, and then it will go under contract. Just building the pipeline. So we're gonna work on filling the top funnel the very most. Welcome to the team. Let's see, who do we have new here? Daniel, I guess you're the newest. Is this your first one? Welcome, Daniel. Tell us about yourself. Who are you? Why are you here? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you have to bow too.
Now, my name is Daniel Parker. I'm a realtor as of 4 days. Brand new, just started. I was originally in tech for several years, transitioned over to real estate and hobbies. I love basically any hobby. So if you're interested about anything, please talk to me and I'll get super excited about it for you. Yeah.
I love that.
Any questions? I'm originally from California, and I've been here in Utah for about 10 years. Huntington Beach. So Disneyland area, if anyone's not familiar with it.
Can you help Taylor get her printer set up? Are you that good with tech?
I am thinking of somebody. I find it out.
I did everything in the video and it will not find.
Oh, that's a problem. I'll print for you if you ever need something printed. Okay, so coming up this next week, we have the sales series, the last of it. It's referral mastery, building a self-sustaining lead generation system. So there is a person that legitimately 75% of his clients, that's not the exact amount, it's like 77. He has a weird percentage of his clients refer him someone that closes. So imagine that. Imagine that you take 4 clients and you get 3 more closings because you have 4 clients. And then of those 3 closings, you'd get 2 more and 1 more, kind of an idea. So that's what we're going to talk about, is the referral mastery. And then right after that, we're having a barbecue because it's summer. Let's kick it off. Hopefully it will be warm. I don't know who's cooking, but should be good. So that's Tuesday. Consumer experience. So this is Kimber down here. Her job is tech trainer. So she's like Hunter, but better, I guess. Hunter, but has more people to do. So she's in charge of the whole region of Utah. And she is going to talk about the consumer experience. So using the app, the website and everything, and how you can best utilize that. So going to be an awesome class. It's on Zoom, May 29th. What's that, Wednesday? Or Wednesday. Okay, good. Go to that then. 10:30 on Zoom. It should be good. Or if you want to go up to Salt Lake, you could probably sit in the Salt Lake office and watch it. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. Lee Stern. You guys don't know who Lee is, but she's like the mother of KW here in Utah. She basically started KW, has been doing real estate since before David was born. And she is like the best salesperson you'll ever meet. And she's super interesting, everything about her. So she is going to come 4 weeks in a row in June, 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th. And those are all Mondays at 10:30. So we're probably going to move around Ignite or something like that so that you can go to this. She has great scripts, great one-liners, and is like amazing at selling listings. She only sells like $1 million listings, multi-million-dollar listings. And when she walks in, people are like, yeah, I'll sign with you. Like that quick and awesome. So definitely come to that. Tell me when you're ready, Scarlett. Okay. Killer Splash, is anyone doing this? Okay, we got Amy. $6 a wristband. You can invite whoever you want. You just pay for the wristbands. So the people that show up. If you want to invite any clients, or if you just want to go yourself, $6. I think we still have a few more. You can call or text Talina, or just Talina Jensen with an E at kw.com and get some wristbands. Really easy phone call to make to people that you haven't seen in a while. To be like, hey, do you still look good in a bathing suit? Just kidding. Just kidding. Parade of Homes. Who has signed up to be an open house person for this? Okay. On Wednesday next week, they're going to do a walkthrough. So they're going to meet at this Shelby Home one at 12:30. I'll get you connected with everyone. They're going to show you the house, talk about how it's going to work so you can answer a few questions. Then they're going to drive over to the Mapleton one and do the same thing. So Wednesday at 12:30, if you can make it. Should be very important. Is that next Wednesday? 29th. Yeah. So go to the sales series, watch it on, or no, the consumer experience, watch that on Zoom while you're driving to go see these awesome houses. So you're going to be some of the first to walk through this. If you still want to sign up, I didn't look today if there's still more times. You can also just put your phone number in there if you don't want to commit to a time, but you want to be a backup if they need someone. I told them they can text through that list to see if anyone can go. So sign up there. Okay, next week, we have power-ups all week except for Monday because it is a holiday. So don't jump on Zoom on Monday. And then we are going to talk about the ultimate open house plan, how you should run an open house to get the maximum number of leads that you possibly can, both sellers and buyers. And then we still got office hours Friday, Hunter Tuesday and Thursday today. And then Jeanette at 1 o'clock on Thursdays still. Okay, I want to introduce a special guest. He is I don't know how to describe you, David. You're just the coolest person ever. So David Hodges with Edge Homes, we wanted to bring him in, talk a little bit of new construction because he is the master. He knows everything Edge Homes. He can answer all of his questions. So he's going to start Edge Homes. But if you have new construction questions, which a lot of you have lately, he's the man. So do your thing, David.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. So yeah, I'm David Hodges with Edge Homes. I like to sit. I'm going to sit down. So I've been with Edge for about nine years. Who knows Edge? Okay, everyone's kind of, well, most people have seen Edge. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a quick rundown and then ask any questions and let you guys know incentives that are going on, things like that. Okay. So Edge does condos, townhomes, single family. We've been doing it a long time. We're probably one of the top builders in the state, one or two depending on the year. Our condos range from about 335 up to about 400. Townhomes range in the 465 up to like 515, and single family ranges from high fives on up. Okay. And we're building in Harriman, Saratoga Springs, Lehigh, and Mapleton. Okay, so that's kind of a big or very broad overview of what Edge does. We sell in every community. So we're not typical model home agents where I just sit in one model and I only sell there. So I sell in every single community. I don't sit a model home, so I can rotate around to wherever you guys have clients, or I adjust my schedule to your guys' schedule. I try to be an extension of you guys. So a lot of times you guys are busy. You can't be every place at once. And so I have many people that call me up and just say, hey, David, I've got a client. They're interested in your Lehigh community. Can you meet them there, show them around, and then just get back to me, let me know how it went. And so I do that quite often for a lot of people, a lot of the agents, especially here at KW, Red Sign team. And I've been doing that for a long time. As far as incentives go, Edge just as of yesterday, they just rolled out a 5.99 interest rate. So they bought a bulk rate of interest rates. Do you guys know what that is? Anybody does not know what buying bulk rates are? Okay, so Just real quick, what they do is they essentially go to a brokerage house and they buy a massive dollar amount of loans at a certain interest rate. They basically prepay the difference in interest from what the interest rate is today to what they're buying it at. They prepay that over the life of the loan. Okay. And then they have a certain amount of dollar volume that they have access to. So if you bought a home for $1 million, that would be $1 million off of the bucket that they have. Okay. So 5.99 interest rate. It's conventional, owner occupied. It's a 60-day close. So that's the most recent incentive. What we had been doing before that was 3%. So of the purchase price, whatever your clients buy, that purchase price, they would get 3% of that towards seller concessions. And what most buyers were doing was taking that 3% and then applying it towards their interest rate buy down, their down payment, a number of different things. Okay. So the 3% is still out there and the buyer can choose one or the other. So we work with First Colony Mortgage. That's our preferred lender. And they will kind of just help your client decide which one is better for them. So that's our incentives right now. I know I'm kind of just spitting stuff out real quick, but what questions do you have as far as new construction or edge, if any? And you don't have to have any. Yeah.
3%, is that limited specifically to financing, or are there any other concessions by way of home improvements that a buyer could use if they were to pay outright in cash?
That would be the total incentives. So if they were buying in cash, then they would just use the 3%. And they could take that 3%. If it's a townhome, roughly 14,000, they would apply that towards either reducing their purchase price. They could take that 14 grand, put it towards upgrades, kind of whatever they wanted to do with it. I wish you could do that. Yeah. I'll take the extra. Has anybody done a new construction deal before? Okay, so it's a little bit different, and I'll kind of explain that over. I'll try and generalize it as far as what new construction is, but every builder might be slightly different. Okay, so when you come in, so Edge is very realtor friendly. Many times you don't even have to be there the first appointment, but I would just say as a general rule, you want to be there with your client if you're going to a new builder, because there are a number of builders that if you're not there, then you don't get put on the deal. So as a general rule, I'd probably say just be there with your client if you're going to new construction. Many times your clients will go without you, without telling you. And so just try and reach out to the builder as soon as possible after that. With Edge, again, we're totally fine. But anyway, so once you go in, I walk you around, we show you the different inventory that we have. Edge has converted more towards spec homes. A spec home is a home that Edge has already started. We have designed the home. So we've decided what colors are going to go in there, what options are going to go in there, and then we start building it. And it could be anywhere from it's finished, 100% done, to we just started framing it. So anywhere in that time frame, but it's a spec home, okay? And we've converted more towards that. So we'd show your client the different options, and let's say they like this one. Typically, the builder's agent will write the contract because the builder has their own contract. So sometimes they use the Utah State, the REPC. Most of the time they have their own contract. So you'll just work with the builder's agent as far as what offer your client is putting in. If it's full price, if they're asking for something, and you'll just work with that agent, and then that agent will just write it up, and then he'll send it over for you guys to review. And then beyond that, it kind of works just like a normal transaction where earnest money would be due within 4 days. With Edge and most builders, your buyer will go into the different departments. So our construction team will start reaching out to your client and updating them as far as where it's at week by week. Many clients are really excited about this new home. And so our builders will reach out to them and say, hey, roofing just got done or drywall just got done. You know, we're looking at about 60 days from close. And so we'll just help follow them through the process. you'll be included on those emails or those texts so that you guys can be working on the lending side and helping your clients get ready for closing. Okay. With a builder, just like with any contract, there's usually fees if the buyer doesn't close on time. So you just want to get with that lender and start that process, 45 days before closing. So you're helping your client not to be late. And then after that, then we have a warranty department. So once they close, that'll be a little bit different than existing homes, but you'll have a warranty. Usually it's roughly 2 years for your systems and then 10 years for your structural. A lot of builders are very similar as far as that goes. So anyways, they're kind of, they're protected long-term from if they go new construction. So the best way is just to reach out to me personally. Inventory is always changing. Some stuff that's on the MLS could be a little bit outdated because it's moving so quickly and homes are changing hands so quickly. Sometimes we can't keep up with the MLS. So the best way, the most accurate would just be reach out to myself or an edge agent, and then I'll send you that info. I try to send out bi-weekly updates with inventory on there. So if I can get your guys' number, or if you guys text me, I can include you on my bi-weekly messages. I mean, new construction probably is going to be big for you guys, especially when existing inventory is low. My recommendation would be reach out to a lot of different buyers, learn their inventory and their product, so that when you have clients, built buyers, you're taking them there because you guys want to be the expert, right? And so you want to know what's out there. And if a client comes in, you find out what their needs are, find out what they're looking for. And then from there, you just know, okay, this person, I'm going to plug them into this builder or that builder. And so if you know the product, it'll be an easier transaction and you'll be able to, I don't want to say sell the client, but in a sense, sell the client on either that builder or that product. Instead of taking them for a year's worth of your time driving around, you want to help get them into a client or get them into a product as fast as possible. So my recommendation would be learn the new construction process because that's such a big amount of the homes that are out there.
Expo last week.
Mhm.
So I knew the edge did this for new homes, giving realtors a commission.
Mhm.
Is that really common? Or is that?
So every builder will be a little different. Edge has always done 3%. That's one of those things you'll want to reach out to the individual builders and see what they pay. It definitely changes with the different builders. Cameron probably knows better what the rates are or what the commissions are. Edge has always done 3%. We haven't wavered from that, but that is for sure a thing. So some builders will pay you very little. Anyways, it just kind of all over the place.
Edge is probably the best in terms of friendliness with agents. Like if you're like, oh, my client walked through and actually loved the home and is wanting to write an offer and you started the offer, they're like, okay, we'll put you on that. Like they are that to the extreme nice, where other builders are like, you weren't even there when they walked through the very first time, so you are not getting paid on this. And even some of them that are like kind of friendly are like, you're only getting paid 1% or 1.5%. And so they're all over the place and they're always changing because builders will be like, oh, a buyer's agent's not important right now. And then all of a sudden they'll be like, they're the most important person in the world. Let's be very friendly. And they're all over the place. Edge is great. And I love them because they are the same. They've been 3% the whole time. They've been friendly the whole time. They want to work with us the whole time. So they're definitely one that I always send my clients to because I'm like, you'll have a great experience with them. And then there's a couple that you just kind of avoid. Unless it's the right home for your clients, then do the fiduciary thing.
That's right.
Any other questions?
Can I,
Sit on the message.
that would have been a good slide to have. I told Cameron no slides. I didn't need any slides, but yeah, that would have been good. Hunter, how you doing? Any other questions on new construction? The other recommendation would be go out and know I said, to understand the new construction, to understand the different builders, go out to the communities, drive through the communities and see what they look like. See what they look like after they're done, during construction. Again, that's part of just getting to know each builder so that when you're talking to the clients, because the clients are going to have those questions throughout the sell process. So get to know that so you can be able to answer it better and help sell them and help them navigate that process. Okay,
Okay.
I think that's it. Thank you for letting me.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, thanks, David. Get to know him. He's a cool one, if you're a mountain biker. And he's really good about being proactive in a lot of these messages. Like he sends me a message like once a week, every other week kind of thing of what's going on. So is that how they just get in to that list? Or am I special and I'm the only one that gets that? Okay. Okay, they're special too. Okay, thanks, David. Okay, we are gonna go on a field trip. Are you ready? We're gonna go up to Real Advantage and have a fake closing. Or at least that's what I told them we wanted. We'll see what they have planned for us. Maybe they have cooler, better things. So let's go. Hi, guys.